can happen to anyone at any time. We have some information for you today on how to prevent becoming a victim of a crime and how to register your firearm. Mobile County Sheriff Sam Cochran is here with us to tell us all of these details. Good morning and thanks for being with us.
Good morning, glad to be here.
Of course. Now, crime happens anywhere to anyone, like I just said, and so the question I have today is, what can people do to prevent becoming a victim of a crime?
First off, there's two things that readily jump out at me that would be so easy to not be a victim of a crime. And for instance, being a victim of a stolen automobile. People leave their keys in automobiles. For instance, on our north side of the county, just since this year, we've had 17 out of 22 cars are stolen, but 17 had the keys in the car.
Wow.
If those 17 people would have not left their keys in the cars would likely not have been stolen. So that's real simple. Just get in the habit, do not leave your keys in the car. The other thing, of course, real easy, don't leave firearms in an unlocked car.
Of course.
We have firearms that are constantly stolen and resold on the streets. And so those are two real easy things that you can do to prevent being a victim.
Yeah, and those have definitely been trends that we've seen, crime trends that we've seen in Mobile County so far this year. So a lot of our citizens here have guns. How should they register their firearm? What does that process look like?
Well, actually, citizens do not have to register their firearms. The government, we do not keep any records of how many guns a person may have, but what we would like for them to do is to maintain records for themselves, and that's real easy to do, and two easy ways to do it. One, if you were to go to the Mobile County SO website, there's a PDF form that you can download and fill it out with your serial number, make, model of the gun, and just file it. And again, it's a PDF. You don't put it on our website. We don't want the information. But there's an even easier way than that. Most everybody has a smartphone now. If you would just take a picture of your handgun right there where the serial number is on it and just maintain that file. Or if it's a long rifle, take two pictures. Take one picture of the long rifle itself and then take a picture of the serial number. Retain that, and that will, if you become a victim, it will at least help your chances of us solving that crime and returning your firearms to you, because less than 50% of the people right now maintain their serial numbers. And so we know one of the serious problems is trafficking guns on the streets. So an officer may stop someone with a gun, run a check on that gun, and it'll come back not stolen, when in fact 50% of the guns that they check probably are stolen. They just didn't report the serial number, so we have no way of knowing. Wow,
so it definitely saved that person a lot of time, a lot of money, and hopefully find that criminal and solve that case as well.
That's exactly what would happen. You're exactly right.
Right, so if our friends at home have any questions for you or have any questions about the two questions I've asked today, how can they contact you?
They could go to our website or like us on Facebook. We have a lot of interaction there, and ask us questions through our Facebook page. We'd be happy to answer them, and if they need information, we'll certainly guide them in the right direction.
Thank you so much, Sheriff, for being with us today.
Pleasure. Thank you.